Greetings, my friends. Here's some breaking news. Emmanuel Macron, the president of France, has just made a power move to take over the entire EU. Told them he wants to lead them and change them in new directions to make them stronger, unify them, make them into one group. Now, many think that Macron is a future Antichrist. I still believe it's Obama. We're going to go through scripture here in a moment. I believe it's more likely that Macron, with this move, maybe setting himself up to be one of the 10 kings that fall under the Antichrist, uniting the EU as one kingdom, him being a king over that kingdom. Because again, Obama was already from the EU via birth, via his dad. And so he's already European Union by birth, and he's a great grandson of the founder of the EU. So he's more EU than anyone else out there. But let's go ahead and go through scripture, and let's just go, like I love to do, and let's see what we've got, just to make sure we cover all of our bases. Now, these are scripture you have to look at to ask yourself, these are the Bible scripture that pinpoint the Antichrist. The Antichrist will be more arrogant and self-centered than the others before him. Is Macron arrogant and self-centered? Yeah, he sure is. But Obama is the epitome of self-centeredness and arrogance. No one's ever been more so than him. But Macron, yeah, he is self-centered and arrogant. Number two, the Antichrist will have a stern or fierce face. Obama, one of the meanest, stern, fiercest, evil, wicked faces in the world when he wants to make it. Macron looks more like a Ken doll. So no stern or evil face from him as of yet. Number three, generally unique among politicians and different among the rest. Now, Macron, granted, is the youngest leader of France since Napoleon. That's pretty significant. But Obama is the first African-American leader of a huge nation, and not just a huge, but the hugest and strongest nation in the world. That is different and unique than anyone else. But although Macron is different and unique somewhat as well, being so young. Next, he'll be a great unifier who effectively appeals to people across traditional lines of division. He'll be, okay, so Macron is trying to make this power move now in the EU to be the left, the right, the center, all the different countries, to be an effective leader across that. Obama has been doing that across the entire planet ever since he took over in the White House. And since he left, he's a mile away from the White House. He continues to lead the U.S. and tries to overthrow Trump through his shadow government. And he still runs the world. Met with all the leaders of the world over the past year secretly, and having all of the world leaders and rulers come down to Chicago in the next few weeks as well for a huge summit. So yeah, you can say Macron's got some of that, but Obama's still the man on that. Number five, seeks total political control for his own glory, not democratic republic or anything else, really for the people. Now, Obama definitely did everything for his own glory, and Macron, he may be doing that as well. So like I said, he's got some things pointing his way, but Obama still is the lead in my humble opinion. Number six, he's an icon of earthly success. Macron, he started out being in the financial world, took over some lower level jobs in government, and then became the president of France. So that's pretty good steps. Obama started out with a past that no one knows about. We don't even know if he has a birth certificate or not. Then he took over as a community organizer, and then boom, a U.S. senator and president. So his leadership, his move was even more so than Macron, although Macron has some of that on his own as well. Next, he will politically rise from a subnational leadership position, again, to a governor or president or a leader or king. Macron has done that somewhat. Obama's done that even more so. Antichrist will be shrewd, cunning, deceitful, skilled in intrigue. That's Obama to a T. Macron also has some of that. Empowered through others. A U.S. president is only empowered through the people, and so is Macron as well. So they both have that going for them. Number 10, a stubborn, relentless, mega-ambitious visionary with far-reaching goals. Obama, across the board. Macron, starting to show he's got that as well. Number 11, a vicious, violent, cruel, lacks regard for life. And again, look at Obama. Abortion, gun murders, false flags, having fake riots, and burning down towns. He's big time on that. Macron remains to be seen. He's extraordinarily proud and boastful. Yeah, Macron is that. We're seeing that now. Obama is the king of that. He'll have a disdain for women. He'll be gay or effeminate. Macron has got a wife, a woman that he had a relationship with, sexual, while they were in school, I believe it was said. And he definitely is not a gay man. He does look kind of effeminate. Obama, his whole family, I believe, is a charade, a sham. I know he holds lifetime memberships to gay bats in Chicago, and many people say that he's gay. He fits it to a T. Macron might have a little bit of that going for himself as well, but not as much as Obama. Next, inwardly, a godless megalomaniac. We know Obama is that to a T more than anyone in the world. Macron remains to be seen on that. A mega liar who actively opposes truth. Obama, the biggest liar on the face of the planet in the history of the world, in my opinion. Macron, the jury's still out. Next, foreshadowed by historical types like King Saul, Nebuchadnezzar, Caesar, Hitler. Obama big time on that. Macron can also lay claim to that. A professing Christian empowered by the false prophet and Christian support, and Muslim support as well. Macron is, we don't know anything about his really background as far as all that goes. Obama, we know, professes to be a Christian. We know he's a Muslim. We know he works for the devil. He's a total fraud. And lastly, his name numerically tallies to 666. Barack Hussein Obama. 3 names, 18 divided by 3, 3 sixes, 666. Macron's got some humongous long name. He does not match up to that as of yet. Or he don't, period. So, here's the bottom line. I still believe, as I've said many times, that Obama is indeed the future Antichrist. I believe Macron may be one of the 10 kings to lead the EU if he can pull this off while Merkel's licking her wounds, trying to get cobble together some coalition. Is it possible that Macron could be the future Antichrist? Anything's possible. I'm not going to be here to see it, whoever it is, because, and I've said all along, if someone else comes along, I've said from day one, and matches all the scripture like Obama, he could put his hat in the ring. Macron matches quite a few, not all like Obama, so he could be looked at somebody in the future if he ends up matching them all. But the bottom line is this. You need to make sure that you're ready to go to heaven at all times. Jesus Christ is about to come back for his bride any second of any day. And when he does, billions will be left behind. Billions will die. Billions will be for the most grotesque, awful, fearful, terrible, horrific, painful, just suffering deaths imaginable by man. God is going to just tear this world apart for 7 years. Satan, the Antichrist, and false prophet will tear this world apart for 7 years. And I believe the false prophet is Pope Francis. I'm convinced of that as well. And it'll be 7 pure years of hell on this earth where very few will even survive. Most will want to die. It'll be so bad, their hearts will fail them, God said, due to fear. There's no reason to go through all that right now. Jesus Christ is your only hope. If you've never been saved or you're backsliding, pray the prayer, do the 6 steps in the box below the video. No one's guaranteed another second in your life. If you'd like prayer, contact me. I pray for you every day without fail. True Christians witness and pray for the lost daily. It's your job. If you're not doing it, do it now. If you are, great. And look up. Our redemption draweth nigh. We fly soon. May God bless you. And share this video with everybody you possibly can. I'm being censored relentlessly across social media. I'm going to put those characteristics, by the way, in the box below the video for you to read and compare for yourself. Take care of yourselves. Have a blessed day.